Guys, how's everyone doing today? What I've got today for you is a Spider-Man. This is the animated series when they started doing the cartoon. I've got quite a few figures here, so I'll flip the camera around and show you what I've got. These are all, except for a couple, up for grabs because there's a couple here I don't have in my own personal collection, so they will go in there. But most of these will go on the eBay store, and I'll keep a few for Toy Fair. But, of course, you can always leave a comment in the section below or contact me on Facebook and I will get back to you. All right. So we'll just start off with the actual... There is animated series like this that actually say animated series, right? But then they also did these ones after the fact. I still like to call them animated series, but technically I don't think they are. They're a couple years later. And then, see, then you've got your actual... from the new animated series one. So they started at 1994. So technically, we're only a year off vintage, but, you know, everyone seems to be calling these things vintage now. So let's roll with it, eh? All right, so we got a Carnage, of course. Really nice looking figure, these. These were some of my favorites. Besides the those Batman ones that I've done previous videos on, you can always go and have a look at those. These are on par with the quality. This one here I probably will keep because I don't have that in my collection.
Bummer.
And we've got Kingpin here that I've been looking for a carded one of those for 20 years, and I finally found one, and there it is there. Found that at a swap meet a couple of weeks ago. So there's Kraven the Hunter, and we got Blade. Oh, we'll keep on these original ones first. So we got what is he? Kraven. We got Carnage there, right? Nice cards on these too. What is this guy? Smythe. I actually don't know him. I don't even remember him in the cartoon. So, and I don't know him from the comics as well. So there's Spider-Man with Web Shooter. We've got Rhino, and there's Green Goblin. I know that's a pretty hard figure to come across on the card, and then equally as hard is the Hobgoblin. And then we'll come across here, we've got Spider-Woman. She was still in the animated series. And over here, this doppelganger Spider-Man, that's really rare, that one. Really hard to get. Even a figure loose on that one is hard to find. And here's another animated series of six-armed Spider. Right. Here's Hydro Man. So any Spider-Man fans will know that guy. And then we'll go over to these aftermarket ones. These were about 1996, so a couple of years later. And then we've got Spider Force as well. Transforming insect armor. Right, so I presume that you take those out and you can dress them up. Right, this is another favourite of mine, this one, the Techno Wars. And then over here we had Vampire Wars. We got Blade on that one. I think that's not too easy to find either, that guy. Another Vampire Wars here, Anti-Vampire Spider-Man. Here's one of my favourites. I may keep this one, as I've never actually had this figure. So Spider-Man 2099, and quite popular now because of the movie, the Miles Morales movie that's come out. I think there's a lot of Spider-Mans that make an appearance in that one. Cyborg Spider-Man there. And I think we're about done. There's this famous couple. That's a box set. I will let that one go. Look, I'll let all these go, guys, except I'm partial to that one. These two, maybe. And definitely no one's getting that one, because I've been looking for it forever. And I've actually got a car full of things I've got to get through that I found at flea markets yesterday. So I've got to get those out, do videos on that. There's some, mostly Star Wars it was Star Wars, and I got a heap of the original Star Wars comics. I think I got number 1 to 107. I got the whole set in there, so and a heap of Star Wars books as well.